Hello. Okay, so my second set of these came in because last time I was organising my binder and then I ran out, so I'm going to just leave some more. I am waiting for some more photocards to come in before I can put a new photocard in my binder, so until then I'm just going to do this. So, oh boy, we're off to a good start. Okay. So I'm going to start with basically my Luna collection, because all the TXT cards are too big, so I'm going to do my Luna collection, and then I'm going to go over and do what's left of the BTS one, because I have quite a lot of cards that don't need sleeves in the BTS collection, but if there are spare sleeves I'll do them, which is why I'll do them last. Okay, so still waiting for my TXT things to come in. I am debating collecting Bombview as well. I pulled one of his photocards in my album, which is why he's there. But anyway, I'm going to get started on Yojin. I bought quite a lot of her photocards the other day. I'm waiting for them to come in, which will hopefully be soon, because her photocard collection's been half complete for months really. But also Luna photocards they're just so expensive and I hate it. Like, there's no reason for photocards to be this expensive. Orbits are just money hungry. But anyway, on to more fun things. I didn't buy the second Orbit kit because I didn't have any money when it came out, but now it was that, right? No, it was that. I'm gonna, because the other photocard for this has Georgian in that outfit, so I'll put them together. Yeah, I didn't buy the second Orbit kit when it came out because it couldn't afford it, but now I really want it because everything looks so cute. So I'm really mad about that, because I didn't buy the first Orbit kit and then I was in Korea for a year and really could have used it, like doing music shows and stuff, and then I didn't do it again, and now they just announced the season's greetings, which looks really cute. But I don't know how much it costs, like how much it will cost, how much shipping will cost and stuff, and I bought BTS and TXT season's greetings. So I kind of want it, but I haven't seen anyone doing group orders for it, or I have seen people doing group orders, but they're really expensive. Like, I saw someone on Instagram, if you are a Luna collector, you may know who I mean, selling member sets for the second Orbit kit for $30 for like the postcard and the photocard. The whole kit was $40 and he's selling each member for $30. He's like a big seller, but it disgusts me. Like, people you think you can trust, and suddenly you can, what am I gonna do? Oh, this one's so good. Oh, that's already in one. I'm gonna do this one as well. I'm gonna leave that in that because it's signed. Yeah. Get out the ready. Would this fit? Would this fit on it? Or is she too big? Too big. That's fun. This one's staying on there. Okay, there. There's that. And what here? Yeah, so obviously I want Yojin's cards. I would love to collect OT12, but I got into the game too late and now I can't afford, like, limited cards going for like $200. I just can't afford it, and at this rate I can't afford just normal merch like the Orbit kit. See, probably the season's greetings at the rate that Orbit collectors are going. And they've just announced the oh, the fuck is it called? The next premiere meeting thing. You know, them on the yellow chairs. That thing, which is, I'm excited for it. Sad because it's the first thing Luna thing in over a year that I can't go to because I went to Lunaverse and Luna Studio, so I'm really sad about that. But then I'm also sad because I know how much Orbits are going to charge for resale prices for the merch. I already know that, and that just... No, this we haven't had them on. That's okay, that's that binder done. Okay, now on to the rest of my beauty. How through this did I get? I got to that page. I got to the 4. Okay, I've got this far. Okay. That's all right. Anyway, yeah, orbit collecting. Yeah, it's like I really want to collect more of them, obviously, because I love them and I want their photos, but also somehow all the groups I collect end up being the really expensive ones. I just can't afford to keep up with this at this rate. It's hell. Oh, there you go. Yeah, because I had Hustle's albums, which ones? I had Luna and Hustle and then this Hustle. And I sold them a couple months ago, like with the albums and the photo cards. But I think he did good, and like I really want to collect Hustle now, but now that I sold her albums and her photo cards, I can't afford to recollect, which is so annoying. Because Hustle was my original bias in Luna, and then he just put Yojin at one point and became like Hustle and Yojin. And then when I went to Luna Birth, you could only fit one member's name on your light stick. So I just put Yojin on it and then just kind of kept going with that. But I do still love Hustle. It's just, I don't know. I mean, thinking about Yojin ever since that light stick. But yeah, so now I'm like, yeah, I do still love her and I want to collect her photo cards, but also the thing with Yojin is she's cheaper because she doesn't have the unit album, so she has like 4 fewer photo cards, and the limited albums are mad expensive. We're talking like over $200 for some of them. So like, I want to collect Hustle, but my fuck up with selling the albums, and I just don't know if I can, because I saw some recently on eBay, but I was dumb and forgot to buy them. Which I think may have been God saying, you know, don't do it. Don't expand your collection. Because I thought of collecting Hustle and collecting Bombu like a couple of days apart. I think I'm just somewhat bored with my collections, because when you get into a new group, there's just like the excitement of finding all the new photo cards and all the new eras and which ones to collect and stuff. That kind of excitement. I think I just missed that. I think that's why I want new ones. I don't know. I've been looking for like a new group who's like popularity wise small, so I can afford to collect them, because I was into Saturday mostly for that reason, which sounds bad, but I was like, they were cute and they were everything. And then both of my favourite members left. I was on their Makestar about to buy the set and whatever, and like get Polaroids and whatever, all that. And then they just posted that group photo on Instagram where there was just 5 of them. I was like, hang on a second. Which I guess I'm glad I waited, because the member I had down for like the signed note and stuff, the handwritten note and all that stuff, wasn't in the group anymore. So that's kind of scared me off getting smaller groups, because that lineup changes. Because like Saturday's on its 3rd lineup already. Keep adding and taking members, and so that's what scares me with smaller groups, that like the one I love will soon just not be in the group anymore, you know. And I joined a group order for some pink fantasy Polaroids because they're cute and they're cheap. I just want something that gives me excitement at the moment, because I'm weirdly desensitized. Desensitized to BTS merch, because there's so much of it. Oh, speaking of BTS, my army kit finally got dispatched. Did that have a sleeve? Did I pull out this? No, it's okay. finally got dispatched. I bought it the day it came out. What was it, 15th of July? So, and it's finally been dispatched. And the day mine got dispatched, one of my friends also lives in England, hers got delivered. Like, I don't understand Big Hit. Also, I've seen that some people's it arrives completely not packaged at all. It's just like the box in the box, which is so stupid because the amount that I paid Big Hit, I deserve proper postage. But no. Yeah, so those are my reasons for not shopping from the Big Hit shop, or Reply, whatever, because, you know, they overcharge a fuckload for postage because they put stupid prices on the labels. You had to pay a heck of a load in customs, and they don't get packaged well. So, like, and they only give you like 15 loyalty points, whatever it is, like 15 marks for loyalty for each order. Like, for the orders I did for the Speak So Final merch, I only got like the loyalty points for one thing in each order, which I don't think is how it works. Like, I spent $70 in one of my orders and I got 20 cents in loyalty points, something like that. I'd much rather just shop from like K-Town For You all the time. So the only reasons I shop on Reply are for things I can't get elsewhere. So like the merch, because honestly with reseller prices it is cheaper to do the whole Big Hit custom shenanigans than paying. Because with the Speak Yourself merch, people were, it's like $8 for a set of 8 photo cards, but then people are selling each photo card for $10, which is literally 10 times the price, and people are so shameless about it. I don't. Oh, someone is hoovering. That's the trouble of living at uni. There's people everywhere. But yeah, those are my thoughts on reselling culture. It's mostly anger and things being overpriced. Yeah, I am somewhat excited. Oh yeah, good things. I bought 2 sets of the Japanese mustard photo cards because they're pink and they're pretty. Yeah, and I bought 2 sets. I did it through a group order. So I bought 2 sets, and one set I want her to open and like sort, so hopefully I can get as many of her socks photo cards as possible, and the other set I'll just leave like unopened so I can have the excitement of opening something, and then I can like trade them off, I guess, because Japanese photo cards are always way harder to trade because fewer people buy the Japanese concert things. I think I mentioned that in my last video. Like, they're really pretty, but because there's such a monopoly on the merch, because it's so much harder to buy because it's mostly like Japanese fan club only on that website, that far fewer people buy it, and then because the far fewer people buy it, there's far fewer of them, and then people can set their own price and you can't complain because there's nothing else you can do. Also, I did see there's no limit for how many you can buy, because like on the Replay shop it's like 2 or 3 per like account you can normally buy. I saw these people who bought like 40 sets of the photo cards just on their account, and Big Hit didn't stop them. So I don't know. They're literally just buying it up just to resell. Because in the original sale of the Speak So Final merch, like everything sold out so quickly, as you know. Then on Instagram I saw this person, she was like, yes, so I secured 14 sets of the photo cards. I'll be reselling them for $10 each. I'm like, you're the reason why no one could buy any at the original face value, because there's people like her who are just out there to make a profit for themselves. Yeah, so I'm full of anger on this Thursday morning. So it's Thursday. Yeah, the Grammy nominations were yesterday. I was busy because I was like speaking to some first years at uni and like being a senior, offering advice, you know, all that fun stuff. And then as soon as I finished the speech, we went and looked at Twitter because the nominations had happened, and oh boy, I've never left Twitter that quickly in my life. There's a lot of anger going on there. Anyway, both of these, just a quick side note, I want to trade this to the soap equivalent, please. I pulled it in my now too, and I'm happy with it, but I would much rather have the one with Hosock in it, you know. Also, this is my memories of 2016 photocard, and I kind of want a Young Forever one, but they go for pretty pricey, and I don't care if, I don't know if I want it enough to pay. It's like $30 for it. Anyway, this is the one, which is going to be hard for me to, I want to put these in the sleeves, but they're currently in just as they are, and it's really hard to get at. God, my nail varnish is probably going to leave marks on the white paper. Yeah, this is why I want to have them in sleeves, so I don't have to do this next time I want to rearrange them. My hand looks like a claw. Okay, out you come. Yeah, I have summer package. No, Season's Greetings 2018, 2019. Yeah. Oh, the summer package. No, fucking hell. The Season's Greetings have been a ball ache to buy. So I tried them on Weeply, but because they have different release dates, and like Weeply doesn't let you have things with different release dates in your cart at the same time, which is in true big hit energy stupid. Yeah, so I couldn't buy both BTS and TXT's Season's Greetings, like, because I'd have to buy them separately in 2 separate orders, which would be like a lot in shipping, and I didn't want to do that. So I was going to buy them on K-Town for you, maybe came up, I don't know, some third party one. But I spent too long deciding whether I wanted to buy it, because, you know, I put it in at like $140, and the site I was going to buy it from just sold out of TXT's one. So I had to use a different site, which then was on the original site I've been looking at. It was like $140 with EMS, and then the new site I was looking at, it was $150 without EMS. So, you know, the sheer quantity of money I just spent on them. I hate how expensive everything is, because collecting is just so much more expensive if you don't live in Korea or like Japan, because the price you pay for the album is doubled with the postage cost. And I hate it so much. Should I just, I could put both seasons on the same page. No, I can't bother. That's too much effort. And then once 2020 arrives, it would look weird to have a new page. Okay, that was a very short idea. Short-lived idea. This feels much nicer like this, otherwise they're just in there. And I have the big photos that came with Season's Greetings as well. You know, the big ones. I just don't display them because I've got so much stuff which came in all my boxes and purchases and stuff. I just don't have them in my folder because there's so much of them. So I have like the big photos from the concept book, and then I have the live photos from the exhibition book, and I have all of the big photos from the summer packages and Season's Greetings and stuff. I just don't put them in here because also, yeah, like the new summer package and everything. I just don't, there's so much of it. It would be an entire folder binder just for them. I don't know if I want to, but also I want Hosock's ones, but I'm not about to like buy an entire new version just to have Hosock when I have the full thing. Also, I don't want to. It's just the things I think about at night. These are my priorities, you know. How am I going to? Are these ones bigger than those ones? No, they're just more close up. Out. You can. How am I going to display? Do I have any more? That's a problem for future me. Display my photo cards. Also, I've run out of this white paper I use as the backing, I guess. So I need to buy some more, but it's really expensive because it's like, it's not quite cardstock, it's like halfway between cardstock and print. It's like textured paper. So I don't want it to be super thick, I don't want it to be like thin and floppy, because that just doesn't help at all. It's like a if it will help you, it is about the same thickness as Luna's XX broadcast photo cards, you know. Does that help with your understanding? There we go. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about my collection because I might be needing money soon. It depends how my student finance goes, and like there's like deep thoughts about does the joy it brings me equal my financial investment in it? For now it does, but I don't know how much longer it will continue to do so, which is scary. But for now I'm just going to keep buying things. But I am thinking not of my postdoc collection, but of my OT7 collection, just, you know, dropping it. I have such an emotional attachment to it because I'm scared that it will happen like what happened with my Hassel album, where a few months ago I saw the Hassel album and now I'm like, yeah, I want to collect Hassel, but I can't because I saw the album. I don't want that to happen with BTS, where there'll be so much to recollect. So I think I'm just gonna keep collecting until I'm absolutely starving and, you know, have no money and about to go bankrupt. I think then I would sell it, but not until I'm in absolute dire straits. I think anyway. This is so much more hassle than I thought it would be, these little ones. I really hate the ID photos, like the season's greetings ones and the ones from Luna concerts. I just, what is the point? They're so small and unnecessary. Just give us a normal sized photo card, please. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm doing these ones right, I forgot to mention, I'm doing these ones right way up because the photo card is small enough that the sleeve can still be tight, and like, it doesn't matter that the hole at the top is open because nothing can get in, but with an actual photo card is bulky all the way up to the top, so it leaves the top a little bit open. Does that make sense? In, don't go in. Okay, there we go. Do I have any other 9 pocket sized things? Ah, that's it. Okay then, well, thank you for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed this attempt at organising my photo cards. I'll probably see you next week for my November collective haul.